Oh, this sucks so bad. We ran the ground. All right, we are motoring down the ICW. We wrapped the anchor road around the keel by accident. Oh man, it was a mess. I about lost a finger in a coiled rope, and there was a 2-knot current, so it was just gnarly pressure, probably 1,000 pounds of pull tugging on that rope there. So it's pretty sketchy. And we also wrapped the anchor chain around the anchor I found this morning when I pulled up. It was just a ball of chain down there. But we're glad to be in a new day, starting out fresh. And we're motoring down the ICW. It's nice and calm here, as you can see. So we're gonna probably go about 15 miles today, something like that. And then find a spot to stop for the night. And then probably one more day of the ICW again for about that same distance. And then hopefully we can pop out on the ocean and put our sails up. This sucks so bad. We have been motoring all day long, and we've been in like 2 inches of water more times than we can count, and we've spent so much time waiting for bridges.
Have a good trip, Captain. Next bridge north is Jupiter 707.
We've been waiting for this bridge
Caution, caution.
for 25 minutes,
Fans are now lowering.
and we've still got another 7. Whoa. The anchorages we were hoping to stop at either weren't there or were so clogged with junk, deserted boats that there was no way to even get in. And all the marinas we called on the phone to try and get a slip wouldn't answer their phone. And so there was nowhere to stop. We just had to keep going. So hopefully something works out soon, but this has been a pretty sucky day.
And we're standing the whole time.
And we're standing because we blew up the dinghy last night to try and get us free from our little anchor road wrap situation. And then we're like, well, maybe we'll just leave it on the deck. But the problem is we didn't think it through because you can't see over the dinghy without standing up. And we kept thinking, well, we're only a little ways from a place we can stop. It's all right. We can take care of it later. An hour passes, another hour passes, 2 more hours pass. Pretty soon, 8 hours pass. And we've just left the thing on the deck the whole time because we think we're only 45 minutes away from our next stop every time we think about moving it. Yeah, so it just sucks because this is like the beginning of our trip, right when you want to be excited and stoked about your new place and everything, and it's just a sucky day. And we slept like 4 hours last night because we're up till 3 a.m. trying to get the anchor road off of the keel, and it just hasn't been fun yet, which kind of sucks because we've been waiting for this day for 5-6 years and putting like all of our money and time and effort into it, and it's just not fun yet. So that's what today's been. We're hoping it gets better because otherwise we blew 40 grand on a really sucky month. Oh man, we're hoping it gets better, but so far it's not looking great. And we haven't really seen anywhere we like a whole lot yet. You know, we've been talking about moving here so we can sail the boat often, all we want, and just
But
being
we're just in the inner channel, and all it is speedboats.
Yeah, the ICW is just speedboats and shallows and cranky bridge operators, and it just sucks so far.
4 more minutes.
And if we're not there at 6 o'clock, then we miss it. We have to wait another half hour. We missed it by 5 minutes. It's opening, finally. Oh my gosh.
We hit bottom.
We ran the ground back there, right in the middle of the channel, just right into the sand. Fortunately, we just powered straight through. I wasn't sure if forward was the best option or backwards, but I just floored it in forward gear and we just pushed right through the sand. So I guess I was just lucky we weren't really plowing into something. We could have gotten stuck there for a while. Fortunately, it's low tide. No, it's not low tide, but it's coming up. So we might have made it off, but we could have just plowed into something deep and got stuck too. 3 minutes before the bridge opened, we would have had to wait another half hour in the dark because the sun just set. So it's basically dark now. And Kenzie hates being out after dark. Driving on the road, floating on the water. She hates it. I mean, she doesn't mind it like out on the ocean sailing by herself, but somewhere crowded and congested, just everything gets more complicated at night. Yeah.
Well, and we don't know where we are.
And we don't know where we are.
Going.
Don't know where we're going. Might as well sleep under that bridge. Honestly, we would if they would let us.
It got dark shortly after passing through the Donald Ross Bridge, and we had terrible timing hitting the next 2 bridges. But luckily we were able to make it to Lake Worth and anchor in the lagoon. None of the channel markers had lights on them going into the anchorage, so we had to find our way in the dark. I went to the bow with my flashlight and tried to spot the markers while Randall kept a close eye on the chart plotter. A lot of the boats in the anchorage didn't have any lights on whatsoever, making it extremely hard to see them. We soon found a spot to drop our anchor and we realized how physically and mentally exhausted we really were. We ended up motoring a total of 60 miles all in one very hot, miserable day.